I am the warrior. Hello, Freedom Guy 55 here again. Yeah, the movie is The Warrior. You know, the one thing is, I have to tell you though, I'm not an MMA fan. I'm not. Yeah, I know. I live in Texas, I drive a truck, and I look like Larry the Cable Guy's stunt double, and I don't like MMA. Just not a really big fan of it. I don't hate anybody who's involved in it, but, you know, I'm just not really a big fan. It just reminded me of wrestling and Fight Club put together. You know, I mean, not Fight Club the movie. The movie is good. It's just, you know, being able to really see something like Fight Club just doesn't appeal to me. Does this mean that I think that this is a bad movie? Not necessarily. You see, I do watch movies, and there are movies of other sports, like boxing and wrestling, that I've actually seen, that are actually movies that I really do like The Wrestler, or Raging Bull, or even Rocky. I don't like those sports, but at the same time, I actually like the movies, because they involve a deep character, and they're really good, solid dramas. Now, by looking at this movie's trailer, it was either going to go either one way, where all the way cheese, or it was going to go the other way, where it actually makes an interesting, good, solid drama that you really do enjoy. Good thing it was the former, not the latter. Because I really did enjoy this movie. I really liked it. Unbelievably enough, I freaking cried at the end of this movie. I think it's because I related so much to this, because it's about two brothers, right? One is played by Joel Edgerton, who basically has some financial problems and, you know, wife and kids and such. And then the other side, which is Tom Hardy, the other brother, he's like a guy who's gone AWOL and such from his unit in the army. And then, of course, it involves their father, which is Nick Nolte, or is played by Nick Nolte, who's a recovering alcoholic. I mean, seriously, the one thing is that it basically has a kind of, you know, a brother that has a family, and a brother that basically has, you know, a brother who's a loner, and a father who's a recovering alcoholic. I mean, this is my family. Anyway, I related so much to this movie. It's just amazing. It amazes me so much. And the one thing that's so interesting about this film is that the performances are so unbelievably genuine, especially with the character Tom Hardy plays. It starts out to be very, like, they don't really go into his character as much, but yet but as the movie develops, it kind of just develops into it. And I really did enjoy it. I mean, his character, I mean, the way that he acts in this movie is just, it feels unbelievably so genuine. I don't know if it's actually really him, but it works. It works extremely well. I did like Joel Edgerton's character as well. Also, he was good. He was really good in his role, and his wife is actually played by the first hot chick in the series House, the first one. Anyway, as much as anything else, the performances, not only the performances, the main three characters are genuine, but also the performances of even the supporting cast. And also the way that they direct the MMA tournaments and such like that just seem really very genuine. I didn't once actually go, oh, that was just ridiculous, or anything like that. It really actually seemed to be very much like I was really in it, and I really enjoy. And when I enjoyed these characters, I also wound up enjoying the MMA tournaments, because I could actually deal with understanding what these characters were going through, as well as also the fact that these characters in the movie, you actually are really fighting for them. That you really, at the end, when you wind up, I mean, you've seen the trailer. At the end, the two brothers wind up fighting each other, and their causes, the way that they wind up, their causes of what they're going to do with the money, if either one of them win, you're really kind of almost rooting for both. You don't really know which one's going to actually win and which one's not. So you're kind of riveted into really watching this. And man, I really did enjoy this movie. I really thought it was an actually excellent, solid drama, and I was amazed. Because, I mean, even judging by the trailer, it looked really like it was going to go cheesy, but it didn't. It really hit the nail on the head. I'm amazed at this movie. I really did. I mean, I can't stress how many times I could say I really enjoyed this film, but I did. So, I mean, this movie, I will have to say, man, it is a must-see. I cried unbelievably in this movie near the end. It wasn't actually during the movie, but near the end where they were getting in the tournament and they were developing the characters even more. I mean, that's the thing. In this movie, they develop the characters, but even after they get to the tournament, they develop them even more as the actual fight sequences go in to the movie. And I was just like, that's really cool, so that we have some more stuff to learn about them, about these characters. So that was also awesome. They didn't just stop, and that was cool. I really enjoyed that. So I have to say that this is a definite thumbs up, way up. It's a must-see, and I give it around 4 stars. I thought that there are some flaws. I mean, I thought that the kind of the juggling of these characters, the main characters, were kind of a little bit uneven, but at the same time, it still worked, and it is still an enjoyable film. It is a must-see. It is a thumbs up. That's it. And that's all I have to say about this. And I thank you for your time, and have a nice day.